The student will start electron transport chain. It takes place in inner mitochondrial membrane. So this is the structure which I have drawn, how this process takes place. So in this electron transport chain, the electron released from NADH or FADH2 we have studied will pass through ETC present in inner mitochondrial membrane. So this is inner membrane mitochondria, and here it will be a matrix, and here it is a outer membrane, and the space between outer membrane and inner membrane is known as intermembrane space. Intermembrane space or outer compartment. So it takes place where? And we get NADH2 and FADH2 we have got from glycolysis and Krebs cycle, and it will release electron and proton and it will pass through these chain. Actually में ETC में होता क्या है? This I am writing in my words, NADH2 and FADH2, which we get from, don't write this, it's just for your explanation, glycolysis and Krebs cycle will release electron and pair of proton and pass through these chain. Or you can say the electron release from NADH and FADH2 pass through ETC, where it is present in inner mitochondrial membrane. Okay, so how it will pass? So 1 minute, it will be like the process is what? Now we got NADH. Let's take NADH2. Okay, I have started the cycle. It will breaks off. Listen carefully. NADH2, it will break off and it will release what? Electron pair of proton and NAD plus. And these all things which you are seeing, it is protein, intrinsic protein, embedded intrinsic protein. Okay, it will be here, the proton will be here in matrix, and the electron will go inner membrane and pass through, the electron will pass to inner membrane, and it will pass through protein, and finally it will come here. And during this process energy is released, which help in pumping the pair of proton from matrix to here outer membrane, intermembrane space. Okay, so let me start. We have taken a pair of electron, it will enter. Okay, it will go here and then here. Energy is released, यहाँ पे energy released होगी. Okay, energy is released when electron move, and it will pump a pair of proton. Okay, it will pass through FMN. FMN is flavin mononucleotide. FES is iron sulfur protein. Now again electron will pass, and then electron will pass, and from here ubiquinin, the energy from here the energy is released when electron move, and it will pump again 2H plus ion from here to here. Now it will be move again, and from here again the 2H plus ions, energy released by electron, and pair of proton will be pumped from matrix to here. ठीक है, जब इलेक्ट्रॉन मूव हो रहा है तो क्या होगा, ये इस पोजीशन इसमें एनर्जी रिलीज हुई फ्रॉम इलेक्ट्रॉन, एंड प्रोटॉन जो है यहाँ से यहाँ पंप हो गया. Okay, then finally the electron will pass, and here it will be accepted by oxygen. Finally the electron will be accepted, and what it will form? It will form a water. Here you can say electron accepted by oxygen, and finally water is released. And I have told you in last topic during glycolysis and Krebs cycle, NADH2 release energy 3 times, 1 2 3, it means 3 ATP. How 3 ATP? 1 2 3, 3 ATP are released. So it will release 3 ATP. In case of FeDH2 releases energy 2 times, so 2 ATP. And one thing more, it is divided into here energy is released 3 times, और if यहाँ पे energy नहीं released होती है, so it is divided into 4 complex. We can say it is divided into 4 complex. First and second, and third and fourth. So they are total 4 complex. So complex first, second, third release energy. Complex fourth do not release energy. A question can be asked, कहाँ electron accept होता है? In fourth complex. कहाँ energy release नहीं होता? In fourth complex. And finally electron is accepted by oxygen. What is formed? Hydrogen. Total they are 3 complex. Okay. So this is all about. And what is FMN? It is a coenzyme flavin mononucleotide FES iron sulfur protein UQ UBQ. Okay, so you have to remember that electron will pass here and energy is released here when electron move, and it will release and it will pump pair of proton, then here and then here, and finally electron will be accepted by this and will form H2O, and this is pair of proton. Okay.